And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of the map. At this time, teamless, but I believe now playing for Team Liquid. This is Skillous.
And spawning in the top right-hand corner of Tropical Sacrifice, we have his opponent, the Taiwanese Zerg player representing On-Side Gaming. It is Rex.
Look what's happening here.
Oh,
He's gonna be allowed to take his natural. This is not allowed.
I mean, Rex is going for a gas pool
anyway,
opener. Yeah, I thought that's why you were freaking out, because Rex took his gas immediately. I was like, oh my god. Rex with a gas pool opener, going to be hyper aggressive here. Skillous is going for a probe scout, but Rex is going to be hiding that drone.
Ooh.
Skillous, though, upon getting in, should be able to get away for this.
Yeah, you should be able to click on that gas, see how much has been mined. Trying to put together what exactly it is that is facing here. Meanwhile, Rex, not going to get blocked, is going to be able to get this hatchery down in the natural area, which is nice for him, of course. And what will be the reaction here from Skillous? Are we going to be seeing a second gate? I believe the pool is early enough to warrant it, but we'll see how he wants to hold it. No, going to be a Nexus, so... I feel like he's being very confident in his defense here.
He is calling Rex's bluff, and so far it's working. Despite the early pool, Rex is only making 2 lings. He is not making more than that. He does have ling speed on the way, and that is a bit of a tell. I was curious if he was going to throw down a Roach Warren or go for fast ling speed. He has not pulled out a gas, by the way, so I'm feeling a Bane Bust.
What is this build? It's so strange.
It really is, and I'm not even convinced by a Bane Bust either. Like, we'll see, because he's droning. Typically, you'd be like banking up lings as we speak to be hyper aggressive and hit with ling speed with as much as you have. But this is why I wasn't convinced, because I was like, the other option is go for a lair.
He does go for a lair, but he's still getting ling speed. I find this really strange. Maybe he wants to show us speed ling, but Skillous doesn't care. Look, he's just left his front completely open. He is not buying this.
He's like, mate, what are you going to do about it? I mean, I'm curious. This is like, what are we doing with this lair? Because we're pulling out of gas, so it shouldn't be a Spire. It shouldn't be Mutas. I guess a Link Flood with a Nidus into the main.
Yeah, I suppose it could be a Ling Nidus, but Skillous gets to scout.
Yes, Skillous. Unfortunately, Rex couldn't deny him. The Adept gets into the main base. Skillous sees the lair, and very wise choice. Skillous is going for a Void Ray first.
Yeah, Skillous going to go for a full wall off as well, so just making sure that it's very safe here from this Ling Flood of Rex. Second Adept going to be coming out. Void Ray on the way as well. It's going to be... it's a Ling drop. This is actually an insane build. What am I looking at?
It's 2016 all over again. And he is going to be going straight in, but the Void Ray comes out. He's going to focus down the Overlord. Unload, puppy, unload!
Chase is in shambles. This is why Rex is Chase's favorite player, isn't it?
Yes, they are both apes. Oh my god, it gets completely shut down. But again, Skillous did scout this. He was prepared mentally for something weird to come his way, whether it was a Nidus or whether it was a Dropper-Lord. Regardless, Skillous shut it all down, and Rex is in a really rough position.
Yeah, this defense from Skillous, cold as steel, did not overreact whatsoever. Just did the bare minimum that he could while keeping on with his standard build. This was incredibly well read.
Yeah, it really was. And now Rex, he wasted gas going for the link speed. He wasted resources going for the lair. He delayed his own drone production. That's the supply block, Papi. Oh.
Yeah, that is definitely painful. We have that third coming up from Rex, but it is pretty much on par with the third of the Protoss. That is not somewhere that you want to be as the Zerg player here, especially with that Oracle diving around looking for extra damage, making it difficult to transfer probes across. And the Queen count also is quite low for Rex right now.
Yeah, it's just he's straight up playing from behind right now. There's no other way to put it. And we can see that he's cutting corners as well because he has to. There's no spore in the natural base, so he's being threatened by these oracles. He's being forced to pull workers. Just more lost mining time. We have a second oracle joining up with the first, and now Skillous is going in just to see what damage he can get done. Oh, the transferring drones, no!
Yeah, the transferring drones there, seen of course by the revelation, and that means Skillous can pick those up quite easily here. He's going to dive on in there, dragging the queens out of position as well, and there's still no spore in the natural. I think this is definitely somewhere that Skillous could potentially look to dive in at a later time.
Yeah, he can definitely abuse that, and abusing is what he is doing. Rex, behind this, he's going for a Roach Warren. I don't see a world where he can macro out of this, but I have to eat my own words because Rex thinks he can. He throws down an Evo Chamber and a fourth hatchery.
Yeah, there we go. So fourth going to be going down. I think that's very important that he starts to get that hatch count up, but the pressure of Skillous is here. Blink's still a little ways off, but recognizes that Rex doesn't really have any units, and at the very least what he can do here is force some units to be made and slow down that economy.
Yeah, that's the least he can do. The most he can do is straight up end the game, and we'll see if that happens. The spore is going to be going down. Rex is making a massive flood of Lings right now, and Lings can trade well against Stalkers. The Queens are pushing in as well. We're having a decent round.
Yeah, Blink is not ready yet, and that's going to punish Skillous a little bit, but no, all the Lings go down, so yeah, as you were saying, this gentle pressure, not so gentle.
Be gentle, Papi. No.
No, I don't think I will.
Oh my god, the Skillous is pushing on in. We got roaches on the way, and again, Rex, he doesn't have units because he was behind and he had to try and be greedy. He had to try and drone up as much as possible and get away with something. Taking risks is what he had to do. Unfortunately, he is being punished for it. 10 drones going down. Ooh, even some queens as well.
Yeah, I really like this as well. Skillous sensing just how far ahead he is, going for a forward gateway. So going to be warping in off 5 gates while getting his fourth behind this, and extra gateways on the way, skipping out on that robo as well with that forward gateway. I really like this. Not really in any danger from, you know, invisible units or anything like that. Might as well just keep the pressure on.
Yeah, why not? And Rex has been doing a good job at holding on to his third. I'm really impressed that he was able to hold on to the hatchery itself and the majority of those workers, but he's still being contained, and at any moment, Skillous can threaten that fourth base. We do see Rex still just trying to find a way out wherever he can, and Skillous is going to be backing off and taking his own fourth.
Yeah, absolutely. So we do see a lot of pressure coming out from these Stalkers. The Ling's going to be trying to set up a surround, and Skillous, is he ready for this? It looks like he is watching. Yeah. Nice that Blink's coming out as well, and just not really enough Roach Ravager for Rex to make use of that surround.
Yeah, I don't blame him for trying, but off of creep and especially when you're down in supplies, it was never really going to work out in his favor. We do see another wave of Lings just being shaved off. Rex is trying to go for an infestation pit. Again, very bold. I appreciate it. I wonder what this is going to be for. Is he going to try and go straight into a hive for Vipers, or does he have something else in store?
Yeah, absolutely. We do see the Oracles are going to be committing that energy to take out all of these Lings, and does feel like this is Skillous's moment now. He is starting to overwhelm Rex.
Yeah, there's too much Protoss. Still no Spore was remade. The Oracles are going to town. Finally, one of them is... No, not even... Okay, one Oracle goes down before the end of the game, but GG gets called.
GG indeed. And a very, very strong game coming out from Skillous. Just reading that opening brilliantly without huge amounts of information.
Oh. Yeah, exactly. He again, there's a world where maybe Skillous gets punished for it, especially if it was a Ling Bane bust. Maybe that could have had a little bit more success and hit a little bit faster. I don't know if Skillous is familiar with Rex and maybe has watched some of his games and has somehow knew he was going to do that, or if he's just a Giga Chat and he's like, whatever, do what you want to do. I'm just gonna I'm just gonna do what I'm gonna do, man. I'm gonna win.
Yeah, absolutely. And with that, Skillous does take that 1-0 lead in the best of 2, so gonna have to see if he can close it out now. I'd love to see if my computer can close it out. Load, puppy, load.
When was the last time you turned off your PC?
Last night.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Not an animal. Like brushing your teeth, puppy. You gotta do it.
True, you do. You know, healthcare for your PCs. Let them sleep, puppy. Let them sleep every now and then.
Kill them. Let them die.
Oh my god.
Pull the plug.
Yeah. I hope my PC is okay. It's been struck by lightning more than I'd like to count.
Wait, what?
These like over the past like two weeks, I think the stream has died because of lightning strikes like 3 times.
Okay.
Oh god.
Wait, did it like shut down your computer or just your internet?
Internet.
Okay.
To be fair. Yeah. Oh. Smooch.
So dramatic. Yeah, like I literally got struck by lightning.
I
had to be revived so I could keep streaming.
I am the Flash, Papi.
The ambulance came to my house and they were like, we need to take you to the hospital. And you were like, no, I must stream. The stream's not over.
Can I?
I'm like, why? So why aren't you wearing pants?
Leave. Just
let me be with my stream.
walk away. let it go. Oh my god.
Go home to your wives in your car beds.
Have you never seen like a kid's like a car bed before?
I like vaguely know what you mean.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen one in person.
Oh my god. You're crazy, Poppy. You're crazy. It's so you can go to sleep, drifting off the edge. Yeah.
You can Tokyo drift into your dreams.
Oh my god.
Okay. I'm gonna restart my game after this.
Okay.
I think
Fair enough.
I think I'll be back soon, maybe.
It's okay. We can talk more about sleeping together, Papi. It's okay.
Oh. Do you still have a car bed?
I wish I did.
You could make one.
I could make one?
Yeah, like what if you like got some cardboard cutouts and like put them on the side of your bed with it'd just be like a really ghetto car.
Sure. Yo, I can pimp my bed, Papi. I can pimp it out. Let's go.
Make your car a hellion.
Yeah. I can get
like they can't hurt me. I'm the driver now.
I'm gonna roast you, Papi.
I'm gonna roast the trend. My time.
Oh my god. How have things been improving from the side of the Terran ladder?
Let's not talk about
that. Okay. No.
Did you see my win rates?
I did not. Do I?
It was not very subtle balance one, but I have 70% TVT. 55% TVP. And 30% TVC.
Oh. You're like me last
light
season.
Win rates, yeah. I've never had that before. Honestly, usually my win rates are all 50.
Oh my god. No, yeah. Unironically, you know, it's me with my ZVZ like up in the like carrying me.
Yeah.
And everything else is gone.
This has never happened to me before.
Well,
does that mean my mechanics are bad now?
It means you have to take off your pants, Papi.
Oh, okay. Understood.
Oh my god.
Alright, I'm here. Okay. We can stop talking about my ladder, please.
Count us in, Papi.
Alright. 3, 2, 1, go. And spawning in the bottom right hand corner of the map, representing Storm G, and now on Team Liquid as well, this is Skillous.
Spawning in the top left hand corner of Cosmic Sapphire, we have the Taiwanese Zerg player representing Onside Gaming, having a crazy opener in the previous game. and not quite working out. We'll see what he has for us in game number 2. It is Rex.
Yeah, especially on this slightly larger map. Wouldn't mind seeing him go for a hatch first this time. We don't see any early gas yet, so I think that is going to be what's happening. And there we go. The hatch does go down quite illegally in the correct spot.
It's illegal, Papi. I mean, Skillous was, he wasn't quite on top of his probe rushing across the map to deny this, so Rex is able to get his on position, on location. You love to see it. It's a sight to behold. Oh, it's beautiful, Papi. It's beautiful. The drone is so happy in there. He's wagging his tail.
Is that the drone?
Yeah, it's a drone.
Ugh.
Yeah.
It looks disgusting. We have to kill them.
Oh my god. Stop killing us, Papi. You're not gonna do it.
I have stopped killing you. I really have. I wish I knew how.
We need another backseating stream. That'll fix everything. It'll be amazing.
Oh. Oh dear. As we do see, Skillous is being a little bit annoying with this probe. Is going to be tasing away at this drone. Has already been harassing the minerals up towards the top and just being a pain in the neck. Just doing, standard Protoss things. And behind this does look like he's going to be going for a Stargate opener. There it is, the Stargate there with that delayed warp gate. Rex does have the Overlord in position to see that as well, so he will know what he's up against here.
Yeah, everything is looking quite standard for the time being, which is important to take note of just because Rex was that much more wild in game number 1. Should be seeing a third hatchery, and there we go. Third hatchery is thrown down here for Rex. He is droning. Everything is standard from our Zerg player and from our Protoss. So we can calm down and we can settle into this nice ZVP.
You can play some StarCraft.
unironically. To be fair, it was Rex's fault last game.
Yeah, he wasn't playing StarCraft.
He wasn't. As Skillous is actually opening up with a Void Ray first, and Rex, he is content to stop droning at 25.
He's done playing StarCraft. He is making those lingers. He does get that little scout in with the Overlord as well. Recognizes that there isn't going to be any shield battery here at the moment. So it looks like Skillous hasn't really caught on to any aggression coming his way. And there is a lot.
Yeah, there are a lot of links flooding across the map, but Rex is supply blocked again. Oh my god, not like this. The links are trying to bust down this Adept, but there is a secondary wall behind it. The Adept survives.
Yeah, and the probe does get those extra pylons down in time, so these Lings fully committing to those Adepts, maybe not the best choice here. Maybe they could have been better served taking out some of these buildings without that shield battery there, but unfortunately not going to get any damage, and that was a pretty heavy commitment coming out from Rex here.
Yeah, now Rex is trying to transition. He's droning up as heavily as he can, and he did at least cancel the third base, and the Lings are coming back in. They do get a kill on the Adept. They're trying to get a little bit more value. They shouldn't be able to get too much done because of the Void Ray, but Rex, I don't think he had the most amazing opener here. I don't think those things necessarily paid for themselves.
Yeah, not really. They basically just take out one Adept and we lose most of them. We get a bit of a scout. We force a shield battery. That's about it. And with that shield battery out, now Skillous pretty safe to those Lings. Rex might be able to get a cancel on this third here, but no. With that whopping of the Adept, it's just not quite going to work out. And behind this, oh no.
This merging happening on multiple levels. There's no Spore in the main base, so 3 more drones go down to the Oracle, and Skillous, he is going double Stargate Void Ray.
I see this every time I watch the guys ladder on Korea. They get double Stargate Void Raid, and I was like, I thought this build's dead, and it's like, well, no one told them. They're kind of like, there's Japanese soldiers that never quite surrendered, never quite heard about the end of the war, and they're still, out in those jungles 30 years later, fighting the good fight, and some people just can't let go of the double void ray, and it's still pretty effective.
That's the thing, right? Like the Skillous, he can't let go, but he doesn't have to let go. Like,
yeah. I mean, every time I see it, it looks just as nasty, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's map dependent, and this is a really good map for it. And to be fair, Skillous, he is reacting and transitioning into double Stargate Void Ray after being ahead as well. That's the thing, right? Like he's not under any kind of threat of like a Queen Roach timing or anything like that. He is safe and happy to get into all these Void Rays, and Rex can't really do anything to stop him.
Yeah, I think the other thing to note as well is that it's pretty well hidden from the way that he opened in that first game. He already went Void Ray Oracle in that first game into more of a ground style, and now this is going to be the first time that multiple Void Rays are being revealed. So immediately as a reaction, Rex throwing down a Spire, getting that extra Spore as well, and he's suddenly going to have to be that much more careful with his Queen positioning here, and I don't actually see a huge amount of Queens. Okay, no, there we go. We do have 4 Queens in the center there.
Yeah, we have 7 Queens in total, which is okay. What I will say is that, again, this scout is late, so the reaction is late from Rex and Skillous. If he wants to, he can take a 4th, and that's exactly what he's going to be doing. He's already in position, taking his 4th at around the same time as Rex. And interestingly enough, Skillous isn't going into a Fleet Beacon. He is going Void Rays with Chargelot Archon to support.
We see a Robo Bay as well, so...
Yeah.
Opening up a lot of options for himself. There's that little gateway explosion. We have Immortals on the way, Charging +1 on the way. So we're going to have a serious ground force coming in here. So yeah, no Flux Veins being committed, which is pretty interesting. That's usually one of the key elements of this style, is having those mega fast Void Rays that can just, you know, dip in, delete a layer, dip out. And that's not really what he's going to be going for, but there is still a good amount of potential for damage.
Oh, there really is, as we do see a force cancel on the 4th base of Skillous. At the same time, the Void Rays, they activate their Pulsar Beams, and the 4th of Rex gets canceled as well, and this means so much more for the Zerg player. The Spore just gets deleted, and oh, that's a kill, not a cancel on the 4th.
Oh. Have you missed that sound?
I never forget it, but I hear
That's the
it.
sound of Zergs quitting the game.
I was about to say that what Skillous is doing right now, this is like the Giga Ladder Smoge build, like where you're going mass Void Ray to start and you're forcing a reaction out of Rex, and he is making a lot of Corruptors, when really we're going to be going ground toss, and Skillous isn't even investing that much into these Void Rays, and Rex has to catch wind of this. Right now it doesn't seem like he is, but he has to get ready to work towards Roaches and work towards a ground army.
Honestly, this is what Zergs deserve. If I could do something like this as Terran, I would.
You do, papi.
As we do see, Rex is going to work out now that that is what's on the way. He does have Bane Speed on the way, so looks like he's going for, gee, I don't know, maybe a Ling Bane Roach composition to help deal with this, but we don't see any of those elements on the field yet, so I don't know how he's going to be able to piece together a defense in time.
Yeah, we'll see how things go here. I mean, Skillous, he's the one dictating the pace of this game. It's up to Skillous if he wants to try and go for a push or turtle up instead. We do see the Corruptors kind of trying to punish and shark for these Void Rays, but the Archons are here to protect them. And Roach Speed only just now started as well, which means Rex is going to have a hard time splitting against these Disruptors.
Yeah, so there we go. We do see these Corruptors being split off here to maybe go try to destroy a Nexus or something like that. We have plenty of batteries here, though, to deal with that. That's a very well defended and sim-cityed 4th there for Skillous.
Oh yeah, but you know what, Skillous, he's pushing on in. The Roaches crumble against this army. The Corruptors do pick up the Prism. Nicely done. But they're trying to get on top of these Void Rays, and they're going over the Archons. Oh god, no! No!
Oh, they go after the 4 Archons and they get absolutely shredded. The splash damage is insane, and there just isn't enough on the ground to deal with what Skillous has here. He has been disrupted from reinforcing with that Warp Prism, but he should be able to just send in some Zealots from home, and that's exactly what he's going to be doing, even splitting off some for a run-by.
Yeah, like this is what I was really concerned about, is that Rex was going to focus too much on the anti-air and not enough on the anti-ground. I know this from experience, papi.
Mm.
Oh my god, and now Skillous just catches him completely off guard here. He's busting in towards the natural. Can he even deny speed? No, he won't, but he will kill, or he will threaten that Roach Warren.
Yeah, and there we go. With that, the Roaches are going to be pulling back, but with this many Archons, with this Immortal here as well, it's going to be really hard to deal with this army. We even have a Disruptor. Rex has nothing to be able to hold here, and GG is called. Very strong 2-0 coming out from Skillous.
GG, well played. Skillous takes the series 2-0 in a very dominant fashion. You give this madman an inch and he goes a mile. He didn't even do the standard Protoss thing, which is to just double down and go into Skytoss. No, there were layers and facets to his play, and it was really smart of him to hide and go into Void Rays, and then hide and transition out of Void Rays into Charge That Archon.
Yeah, there were layers like an onion.
Oh.
Like an ogre.
Like Shrek, Poppy. Like Shrek. Oh. I need to hear.
I need to rewatch that. I like barely understand your reference.
Oh. Shrek is good. It's a good movie. It's good. Good for it.
Yeah, Shrek is life, so I've been told.
Oh my god, and hey, congratulations to Skillous again, having a really dominant showing here against Rex. Again, to be fair, like Rex, game one was a solid clan fiesta, and it was just really good reactions and scouting from Skillous. Game number two, it was more of the lack of scouting and reactions from Rex. Instead, he was having a hard time keeping up with what exactly Skillous was up to.
Yeah, I mean, that was probably a pretty confusing build to play against. Yeah. There was a lot of Void Rays, but it wasn't Skytoss.
Yeah. Imagine making 6 Void Rays and not getting Flux Veins. It's like, what? It's crazy. Oh my god. So with that, we are now getting ready for our final series of the night.